Since childhood, Jingping's body had been frail, and she frequently suffered from illnesses. When she was just a month old, a monk happened to see her and warned her parents that she could perceive things that others couldn't. Therefore, if she were to have any siblings, her parents should ensure that within 7 days of their birth, she should not lay eyes on them. Otherwise, it could result in the death of her siblings. As she matured, she came across an old man who bore the resemblance of an immortal riding on a cloud, yet it appeared that only she could perceive him. This old man had appeared to her in a previous dream, imploring her to become his disciple. He cautioned that should she decline, he would take her parents away. Over a span of about 2 years, before falling asleep, she would witness 18 arahats appearing beside her bed, reciting various chants. Over time, she encountered different spirit beings, a phoenix, a red fox, and a black snake that towered taller than the mountains. These beings told her she was destined to be an Izuma Sen, a shaman specially connected to the 5 Great Immortals. Her purpose was to aid people in diverse matters, including health, financial issues, and relationship difficulties. Eventually, she established 3 altars for worship. The first was dedicated to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, the second to the 5 Great Immortals, and the third to the ghost guardian deity. One day, her mother contacted her to report unexplained leg pain. Upon investigation, the black snake deity informed her that a spirit had followed her mother home after she roamed around the school. Her mother had to use 3 talismans, burning them at a crossroads, to dispel the spirit. A few days later, her mother's leg pain subsided. The Izuma Sen and the 5 Great Immortals occupy a distinctive position in the northeast China region, specifically within the 3 provinces of Liaoning, Jilin, and Heilongjiang. A tradition dictates that one would not encounter the Izuma Sen and the 5 Great Immortals to the west of the Shanhai Pass. This pass stands as the easternmost point of the Great Wall of China, demarcating the boundary between northeast China and central east China. In Taoist tradition, though cultivation is primarily associated with humans, it's recognized that all animals possess a spirit. Under certain exceptional circumstances, such as prolonged presence in sacred locations or the ingestion of specific magical substances, animals can attain self-awareness. Once this self-awareness is achieved, they gain the ability to engage in cultivation and achieve spiritual evolution akin to that pursued by humans. Legend has it that even among these self-aware animals, not all can become deities, only those whose heads can touch their tails have the potential to do so. These 5 Great Immortals are animal spirits that, through long periods of cultivation, have elevated themselves to the status of deities endowed with supernatural abilities. They encompass the fox, weasel, snake, hedgehog, and rat, each aligned with one of the 5 colors, red, yellow, green, white, and gray, respectively. In Chinese tradition, they are identified by their surnames, Hu, fox, Huang, weasel, Lu, snake, Bai, hedgehog, and Hui, rat. Within the Hu family, fox, Hu Sante, Hu Santainai, and Nyang are esteemed figures. Nyang governs all fox spirits and is regarded as the counterpart to the Japanese Shinto deity Inari Daijin. Depicted as a 9-tailed fox, she's connected to the Queen Mother of the West, a significant Taoist deity. In the Huang family, Weasel, Huang Erte and Huang Ertenai are widely recognized, believed to have associations with the Yellow Emperor and the Taoist master Huang Taisha. Other significant deities include Lu Te, from Snake family, Bailao Taitai, from Hedgehog family, and Hui Te and Hui Tainai, from the Rat family. Statues depicting these deities are frequently presented in human form, with the fox, weasel, snake, and rat depicted as male deities adorned in court attire. Conversely, the hedgehog is typically portrayed as a beautiful woman. In addition to these 5 common animal deities, there are also other animal deities. For instance, in the Donggang area, people worship the turtle deity. In the Taicha mountain of Benshi, Liaoning, a black bear deity is worshipped. Other animal deities include wolf, crow, tiger, and rabbit deities. Before achieving the status of full gods, these animal deities encounter specific challenges. For instance, they face the risk of being struck by lightning, as they are often viewed as potentially malevolent by the gods. Any perceived transgressions are swiftly addressed through lightning strikes. Additionally, they might encounter plateaus in their cultivation. In such situations, these deities have 2 choices: they can either seclude themselves within a temple to engage in profound cultivation, aiming to break through these obstacles, or they can assist humanity in accumulating merits, which in turn contributes to their own evolution. For those who opt to aid humanity, they are categorized broadly into 2 groups, those who support the Azuma Sen and those who aid individual families. At the family level, people might choose to venerate these animal deities on an altar adjacent to their Buddhist hall and ancestral hall at home. Alternatively, a separate family shrine could be constructed in a corner of the courtyard to enshrine these animal deities. Upon a child's birth, each newborn is designated a guardian animal deity, pairing boys with female deities and girls with male deities. Collectively known as Baojia Xian, these deities protect the family. In terms of cultivation, they span from those who have practiced for dozens of years to approximately 200 years. The second type of animal deities, connected to the Izuma Sen, typically require a cultivation period of at least 500 years, if not longer. They identify humans with the appropriate capacity and destiny to serve as their shamans or mediums, these individuals being designated as the Azuma Senator. Common characteristics of those chosen as Izuma Sen include often enduring challenging and demanding lives, sometimes necessitating periods of illness. Izuma Sen may possess past life connections with these animal deities, or their ancestors themselves might have been Izuma Sen in the past. Izuma Sen are regarded as a branch of shamanism, albeit focused on bringing forth animal deities rather than human ones. Consequently, many traits associated with shamans are also evident within them. For further information, you can refer to my earlier video on shamanism. An effective analogy for comprehending the role of the Izuma Sen is to envision it as a business structure. After a specific period of cultivation, the animal deities need to accumulate merits by assisting humans, thus advancing their spiritual growth. Each deity possesses unique talents. Instead of selecting dedicated individuals for each deity, they collaborate in a manner akin to a corporation. The fox and weasel deities often lead this assembly. These two deities frequently work in tandem, since fox deities are recognized for their methodical thinking and stability, while weasel deities are known for their courage as well as their impatience. Consequently, when collaborating, the weasel deity typically takes the lead, with the fox deity serving as an advisor, thereby harmonizing their dispositions. Through this organized congregation of deities, merits can be shared collectively among them, simultaneously granting the Azuma Sen access to the diverse talents offered by these animal deities. Once the Azuma Sen has chosen to undertake the shamanic role, specific energetic points within the body are opened up, allowing them to better synchronize with the immortals. Regarding the specialized talents associated with each animal deity, the fox deity, who is renowned for charms and beauty, making them sought after for relationship and marriage matters. They also play a pivotal role in other areas such as career, wealth, and spiritual matters due to their leadership role within the Azuma Sen arrangement. The weasel deity, Huang, excels at mimicking humans and creating illusions. They are often associated with treating individuals with mental illnesses. Conversely, if one happens to offend them, they are believed to have the power to induce mental afflictions in people. The snake deity, Lu, is renowned for fertility and power. As their cultivation advances to higher levels, they ultimately undergo a transformation into dragons. Consequently, it is widely acknowledged that snake deities are likely the most potent when it comes to supernatural abilities. The hedgehog, Bai, is known for their healing abilities, capable of preventing and curing illnesses. The rat, Hui, is renowned for wealth and wisdom. Governing rats and acting as their eyes everywhere, they possess exceptional abilities in acquiring knowledge about matters both nearby and distant. Due to this capability, they are also adept at prophesying and predicting the future. Similar to Jingping's situation, the Azuma Sen may not solely interact with the immortals. They could also receive assistance from other deities. Common examples include heavenly gods, Taoist immortals, and the Yan Hun Xian, roughly translated as smoke soul deity, which refers to deceased humans cultivating in the afterlife.